Hello everybody, and welcome to another session of Talk Your Talk Show on Prince World TV. Now today we're talking about a trending issue that is going on right now in Nigeria. You know it, I know it. It has been good for some people, but bad for most people. And which is what? Cbex. Cbex is everywhere. Cbex. Now, we have with us today a guest. He's also a person of Cbex. He did a lot with Cbex, and now that Cbex has crashed, he has a lot to say. So let's welcome our guest of honor, the person of Mr. Olalekan. Come on, give it up. Stop playing. Thank you for honoring us, and thank you for being here today. Yeah. So I've also on Cbex. Let's give Cbex back to back. Cbex. So sir, do you have anything to?
Okay, concerning Cbex.
Yeah.
Well, Cbex is an unfortunate. Incident.
Is it because it's crashed or because you didn't? For some people, it was fortunate.
Before the crash.
It was fortunate.
Or
it was still an unfortunate process.
No, before it crashed, it was a blessing.
Okay.
But now after the crash, it is unfortunate.
Oh my God.
Cbex is unfortunate.
Oh my God.
What is unfortunate in Yoruba?
Cbex show people some pepper.
Now the point is, before the crash, I was an investor.
Okay.
The investor is you put in your money, and according to them, at the end of 35 to 40 days, you have you have 100% of whatever you have in your account.
Okay.
So I joined Cbex early this year, January, very early this year. I was told late last year, but I was not really into it because we believe it was a Ponzi scheme, and I tried to make my findings, and because I did not have enough then, so I had to wait. So after making the findings and after getting the $100, because the minimum amount you have to put in to Cbex is $100.
$100.
So, and as at then, even till now, I think it's just $1,600 per dollar. That's $160,000.
So imagine it's $100.
$160,000. That's $100. So I invested, and according to them, we all believe Cbex, Cbex is the way out of the Nigerian
wahala,
unfortunate economy. Yeah. So we believe that is why I used to say that, because when I saw a lot of comments, a lot of opinions online and social media, most especially
after it crashed.
A lot of people were like, MMM came in, and a lot of people did not learn their lesson, and they invested in
I'm sorry. Yeah. MMM. You mentioned MMM. What is MMM? Just for fans that doesn't know.
Okay, so MMM is a Ponzi scheme, like a real-time Ponzi scheme. I did not do MMM then.
Right.
I heard about MMM after the crash.
They also crashed.
MMM crashed now. MMM was around 2019 or thereabouts. 2016.
Oh, wow. Far away. Far.
2016, between 2016 and 2019.
But was MMM as big as Cbex?
Cbex is
bigger.
Louder than.
So definitely people have to invest in Cbex.
So MMM is just like, I have my money, you have your money, you have your money. So you send in your money. For example, you have 5,000. I have 5,000. So MMM will tell me that if I put in 5,000. At the end of 3 days or 1 week or thereabout or 2 weeks, I get on 10,000 back.
That is double your money.
Double of my money.
Okay.
So if I put in 10,000, I get like 20,000 back. There's a percentage. I did not do it, but people that did it. So that was information. So when you put in your 10,000 into MMM after 1 week or thereabout, after 1 week you get a 50%. Then after 2 weeks, you get 100%. So depending on your patience.
And your patience.
Yeah. So people put in a lot of money And now the point is the MMM is about if I put my money, they inform you that you put your money. So you put in your money. Yeah. So I get
The money that
10,000 after two weeks. He put in 10,000.
okay.
I'll
You
get
understand?
20.
I would pay in another 10,000. Then I pay to his account.
Okay.
Alright.
You understand? After paying to his account, he gets 20,000. Because of how our mentality is being wired, so he brings in more
People.
More money for you to
Because
get.
he gets 20,000.
Yes.
So no matter, there is no how it is.
Yeah, it's like a
because
motivation.
You know now, you
Yeah,
have
okay,
5,000,
okay.
you got 10,000.
It's like a motivation. It's a
So
motivation.
you want to bring in 50,000 next time.
Yeah, so you
how
can get
people-
100.
So
So that's-
he brings in like 30,000. You are waiting for your 10,000 naira.
Yeah.
So he sends 10,000
To you.
So you are settled.
Mm.
So when you are settled, you are like, wow, I've gotten my money. You want to bring more.
More money.
That is
That's how it
MMM.
keeps spreading.
So obviously there was no app, there was nothing, there was no office, physical office, nothing. It's just I pay somebody in money. So when they were ready to go with the money, I think they had a personal account. So you put in money. At the end of the day, when everybody puts in all their resources, they send in same account, put in their resources there.
Took the money.
That is all we heard about.
Wow.
MMM.
So that was about MMM. But Cbex, when Cbex came around, a lot of people are now saying after the crash, a lot of people are saying that Cbex people
They didn't learn their lesson.
did not learn their lesson from MMM. Whereas MMM is totally different from Cbex.
Okay.
You know, the Cbex people, when they came in with a new idea. You understand? Because they know that people already have
an idea
of what is about to come. So it's a pure Ponzi scheme. But from the beginning, Cbex to investors, Cbex was not a Ponzi scheme to them. You understand?
It came as an
It
angel.
came as an angel. It was so pure,
It was so plain.
real. It was so real because they came in with Forex as a Forex platform.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you have a Bybit account, if you have a Binance account, KuCoin account, you will understand Cbex in the sense that Cbex is a wallet, a coin wallet. You understand? Now, as Cbex is a wallet, so if, like I said, if you know about Bybit and KuCoin, you know that there's something we call copy trade on these platforms.
Okay.
Copy trade is about a professional trading on your behalf, and you know Forex is about trading. Crypto is about trading.
Yes.
Now, copy trade is about a professional trading on your behalf. You understand? That is all about Cbex. So Cbex used that platform. Now Cbex came in and told us that professionals are not the one trading on your behalf. AI is trading on your behalf. So they gave us the 100% assurance that your trade is 99.9% accurate. So AI takes 1% of any amount you have in your account, in their Cbex account you deposited, just 1%, and trade for you twice a day. That's 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. So by 2 p.m. the AI takes 1% and trades for you. Then you get 1% of any amount added to your account. So if you have $500, AI takes $5, trades for you, and $5 is added by 2 p.m. to your account. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, at the end of every 24 hours, you have 2 trades being completed. That is if you accept the trade, because you are going to accept that trade once they send the signal.
So if you don't accept the trade,
if you don't accept the trade, that means there will not be addition to your account.
Okay, no money.
So you lost for that one.
You lost for that day.
For that day, but the one that you be doing is still there.
It's there. It's there.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
But just that.
That is what I said, that when I saw a lot of people blaming people that did Cbex, I said that people that are blaming people that did Cbex, if they heard of Cbex,
They would have done the same, even more.
Would do it.
Even more.
they will do it because it came out plain.
It was so convincing.
It was so convincing.
So
because
real.
We believe that our money is safe, that you don't have any. And the point is, Cbex people, you know what they did? They are so smart to the extent that after each trade in a day, they get 20% out of that, your 1% return. They get 20% as their bonus. Now imagine 20% from 2 trades, that's 40%. Now imagine 40% on all of the investors.
Wow.
Money.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, and do you know that on Telegram, because Telegram is where we gather. They gather us.
That is their home. Let's marry gbogbo yin mo. That way they catch all of them.
So when I joined their Telegram channel, I after the crash, we have like 56,000 plus members, investors on that Telegram, and I joined Signal 3. That means we have Signal 1, Signal 2,
and 3.
That 3. Now, Signal 1, and on Telegram, the maximum number of people, of members, you know, it's a group chat that we can have is 200,000.
200,000.
That's maximum.
And you
now I am
so Signal 1,
Signal 3, Signal 1
and 2,
200, 200,000, 400,000 for 200. Signal 1 and
Signal
2
3 is how many?
56,000 plus.
That is 456,000 plus.
Yes, 400,000 plus 56,000.
So 40% from these people.
From all of these people.
That is like millions.
That explains why they took
1.3 trillion dollars.
Naira.
No.
Yeah.
This this 1.3 trillion naira is not the interest they get from the trade. These are people's money. People's
the interest. No, the interest is separate and like an outstanding.
Now
imagine the interest plus that people's money.
They are catching them already. Hopefully, because they said they've seen 1 or 2 people that they are.
If you have cash, they make wow.
Now there is more. It's not just that interest. If you want to withdraw, now I said after you put in your money and you start trading. They start trading for you. You hold on for.
Do you trade by yourself?
No, AI trades.
AI trades for you.
Now, after trading, you have to hold on. After putting in your money and you start trading each day, you have to hold on for between 35 to 40 days.
Okay.
Basically 35 days. So after 35 days, you have your 100% bonus.
Alright.
That's if you have $500, you get $1,000 after 35 days. That is if you complete your daily trade. Now, if you want to withdraw after you have completed your 35 days on Cbex, those people they showed us shaky.
Pepe. Smart.
They're very smart. Now, after that 35 days, if you want to withdraw, they will deduct 5% on any amount you are withdrawing. So if you are withdrawing $500 from your account,
how much?
They deduct that's $50. No, that's 10%. That's $25.
Okay. $25.
$25.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 5%. $25. Now, if you want to withdraw $100, that is $100 is their minimum. If you want to withdraw $100, they get 5% of $100. Listen up. They get 5% of $100 you are withdrawing.
$5.
But if you are withdrawing more than or less than $100, they get 5% of any amount you are withdrawing. So if you are withdrawing $500, you are withdrawing $5,000, they get 5% of any amount apart from $100. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's another huge amount of money.
In what way did you benefit from Cbex?
I don't think you have benefited.
Personally,
you haven't benefited. You haven't benefited.
That's a very emotional question.
Don't let him cry.
A very emotional question because when I joined Cbex this year, January, 35 days.
Yes.
So after 35 days, the money I put first was not enough. It's just $118 or so. So after 35 days became $136. That's 100%. Now, because what I wanted to use the money for, because I wanted to get some gadgets.
Business?
Yeah, for my business.
And a trip to Dubai.
A lot of Amen.
A trip to Dubai.
A lot of things, you understand.
Yeah.
So I had to leave the 100%. So I tried to also for another money, more money. I added.
Okay.
There's another thing if you had, after completing your 35 days, your 35 day signal, if you had any money, you have to wait for another 35 days. But if you did not wait, if you did not add any money, you can withdraw $5, you can withdraw $1,000, $1,000, and depending on the amount you have there.
Withdraw time, yeah.
So you,
and even after 35 days, you see, and you are still accepting the signal, it continues. Your money grows. Your money.
They play on people with intelligence.
Very, very, very. So my money, after the 35 days, I did another 10 days or 15 days added to it. So around that time, I got another money. So I added that money
to hit
more money,
just keep
times 4 what I have there. Okay. So I added it. After adding it, then the other 35 days was supposed to complete April 12. So they locked the withdrawal. You understand?
Yes.
Access to withdrawal was prohibited for 1 week.
When you guys knew that they locked that withdrawal, you guys didn't say anything suspicious.
No,
even if they did,
before they locked. No, before they got one sheri.
And you guys,
this is what they did.
But even if you notice, could you remove your money? Because
you cannot.
They've blocked it already.
They said
they've blocked it.
Yeah, prohibited. If you try to withdraw,
you can't
they said they will ban you temporarily.
So there's no way.
There's no
permanent
way. And this is what they did. They were so intelligent to the extent that before the crash, a week before the crash, the last 35 days, instead of adding 80% because they get 20%, instead of adding 80%, they added like 50%. So after 35 days of that period, we did not get the 100% of what we were supposed to get. So my money was not up to 100% after the 35 days. So it was now like a week to that my own 35 days. They started giving us. Hold on, now did you do it?
Okay. Did you do it?
Because he had listened to a lot of Twitter people, a lot of Instagram. Yes, a lot of
you did it.
I didn't do it.
If so, you did not do it, please let's
I will show them.
What will you do?
A lot.
Like,
don't try me. Let's continue.
Okay.
Let's go with the show, please.
Okay, now. So after, before a week before the crash, they now said they are giving us bonus.
Okay.
Like bonus. Because our initial 35 days was completed and the 100% was not given to us. So they started adding bonus for us. We don't know where the bonus was coming from. But they started. During that period,
before then, you were supposed to get 100. When you get 100%, they take 20% as a.
Yeah. No. When after one trade, they get, instead of 100% of that one trade, they get 20%. They give you 80%.
Okay.
But before the crash, before the crash. They were not giving you the full 100%.
They were not giving the
full 100%. Moment.
They will remove their own interest.
Because you mentioned something that they will give you 50% there.
A 50%?
Yes.
No. Like, I mean, let me explain. Your trade each day, 100%, 1% we use to trade.
All right.
Then 1% will be added to your money.
Yeah, that will trade you.
Okay. To any amount you have there. Now, after the 1%, but instead of adding the 1%, they have their own percentage that they will deduct from that 1%. Instead of adding the 100%, they remove a 20% and give 80%.
Okay.
Now, after that 35 days, they did our 100% is not complete, so they started giving us bonus. You understand? They started adding bonus for us, bonus every day, bonus twice a day, bonus. So my money was like I had increasing. So as at the crash, I had close to $1,200.
That is how much in Naira, please convert.
That's about 1.7 million naira.
So
So I did not benefit. I did not benefit from Cbex because I did not withdraw from the first instance when I was supposed to withdraw, I did not withdraw, and I did not. When I was supposed to withdraw, because I was saving money for my camera.
You won't know now.
My camera, the camera I wanted to buy.
Nobody would. How much?
About 2 million naira. So I was waiting for that 2 million naira to complete.
Then you get your.
Then I withdraw.
Then Cbex did this one.
Cbex did this.
This is a lot. And on the news, it was just the news was just flying around.
A lot of misconceptions. A lot of
people were hospitalized because of this recent, misfortune from Cbex. And I just really want to thank God for your life because you were not hospitalized. But do you believe that if something like Cbex comes again?
Will you do it?
Do you
experience that
think people will do it again?
No, you yourself.
I personally believe people will do it again. Because
why?
I believe why?
You can do it again.
No. There's no way you can be smart because you don't know the strategy. The one thing about these people is that they don't come.
It's not only Cbex.
There are more.
Yeah, I know there are many, and all of them have.
They always change their ways and dynamics.
Where I think we are not smart enough is when we did not know that they have access to our funds.
That's the way.
They have access to our funds because when they say AI will trade with 1%, that means they have access to 1%. Those that have access to 1% automatically have access to 100%. Because at the crash, the day it will crash, instead of trading with 1%, they traded with 100%.
Wow.
Now, trading with 100%, you're supposed to give us 100% back. From the beginning, when I joined, after trading is always green. That's profits.
Okay.
It's always green. It was only that day.
It was red.
It was red. Minus. It was always green, like plus has been added. But this day it was minus. That means
red,
and it was. Then one thing I did not say is after the trading twice in a day, later this is where they. Like about a month ago or 2 months ago, about I think February, that is when they changed their strategy and they made it easy for us. They made it look like it is easy for us.
Okay.
You understand? Instead of stressing us to come online, come on the platform 2 p.m. and accept the signal, and 7 p.m. accept the signal, they just made it one time a day that you just click on what is it called? The button, you on it. Once you on it, so the AI will recognize that you have accepted the trade for the day, the 2 trades for the day. So AI will trade for you for 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. So you just have to rest. You can put it on before 2 p.m. If you miss before 2 p.m., then before 7 p.m. So when they are about to do this, everybody now, it has mastered us that you have to put it on once every day before 2 p.m. So by 2 p.m., when everybody put it on, that was when they removed the whole.
So I didn't mean you didn't put it on.
If the people that forget to put it on, they will not have access to that
money
because you are telling AI that you don't want to trade for that day.
Wow.
You understand? And of course, who wouldn't want to put it on because if you don't put it on, you will not get the more money.
Well, all these things these kind of things are happening for it has been happening years back,
And
that still happened last year.
It will keep happening.
It will keep
I don't
happening.
think
I just want to tell the government to help these people. These are signs that these people will go
because Nigeria is not good. That's why we are finding one means to survive.
Many of these people lost lives. A lot of people lost savings. I heard that people sold their properties for this Cbex.
And so people
gained from it.
So people gained twice.
All of them, if not most, lost.
Well, more personally, it's in 2 ways. I can say government's failure.
One, very important.
That's the key
in putting our economy in the right position.
Yeah.
Their greed, their selfishness has put this country in chaos in what we are currently. Government has done, they are so selfish. Our government, Nigerian government to be precise, they are so selfish to the extent that they think about themselves first. before the masses, before the people they are governing. That is why we have this bad economy, not just bad, a worst economy, decayed economy.
Decayed.
Yeah, the economy is decayed. It's a decayed economy already.
I used to say, if the nationalists that fought for our independence, if they miraculously come back to life, and then they see what the first
they will die again immediately.
Would they want to stay on those?
They will die again. They will not stand this.
It's not.
They cannot
it is
stand
because
this.
we don't have a good foundation. That is why we have all of this.
Should we say we don't have a good foundation, or we don't have people who want to keep it?
No.
Because before now, Nigeria has a good economy.
That was 2015 to 19.
Exactly. So that means there was a foundation.
That tenure was actually okay.
No. Nigerian never had a good economy.
But since we have
because what the one you see, read, go and study the history of Nigeria. Nigeria has been deteriorating right from 1960. Deteriorating, no iota of improvement at all. There was a time the Nigerian dollar is more than Nigerian naira is more than dollar.
Yeah, that's true.
Now imagine what naira is. Imagine what dollar is. As at today, let's call a spade a spade. Nigerian government
are not doing anything.
They are bad.
No, not that they are not doing anything. They are bad.
Damn.
And we are the youth. If we, the youth that are just coming up, we don't have a future.
That's promising.
This now that we can look up
that
to
we don't have a Nigerian that we can look back and look ahead and say, okay, I have a future with Nigeria.
Yes.
Then that means something is wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. Now, this is our government. Let's take, for example, go and study Dubai. Study Dubai 30 years back, 35, 40 years back. Nigeria is more than Dubai. Dubai is not a place. As at then, Dubai is not a place where you want to go and do your vacation and do your tourist. Oh. You understand? Dubai is not. But look at Dubai today. Dubai is one of the most growing economy.
Yes.
You understand? Dubai is where you would proudly say, I'm going to Dubai. Nobody will be proud and say, I want to go to Nigeria for vacation. You understand?
Where do you want to do the vacation?
Where do you want to do the vacation? Nobody will be proud and say, I want to relocate to Nigeria.
Who will say that? Are you mad?
Whereas it is vice versa.
It's vice versa, my dear.
Now, what I want to say is everything rise and fall with leadership. If you have a good country, check the government. If you have a bad country, check the government. So it's because we don't have a good leader. That is Nigeria. I can say it categorically that Nigeria is the best country in the whole wide world.
In terms of
Nigeria is the best country because Nigeria is blessed.
We are blessed.
Nigeria is blessed with every talk of anything. Is it wisdom? Is it resources?
Is it culture?
Is it culture? Anything. Talk of anything. But Nigeria is government. We don't have good governance to maintain these our resources and our economy for us.
Now, what do you want to tell people?
No. Okay.
People like it as they didn't win. I'm not calling you loser, but you didn't win. So what we like to tell them, console them, make them comfortable.
Especially those that are hospitalized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
will you ask them to do it?
Keep doing this or don't do it again because you not do it or you keep doing it again.
You know, this thing is in two ways.
Okay.
Like I said, a lot of people benefited from Cbex.
So you think they should continue?
Hold on. A lot of people benefited from Cbex. A lot of people, the money they lost is nothing compared to what they got from Cbex. Now, nobody with his right senses will encourage you to invest in what you don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Nobody in their right senses. If you are making any investment, please invest in yourself. Invest in your business. Invest in what you know about. Invest in what you trust, not what you don't trust. The best investment you can make in life is in yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, in yourself.
Yeah.
The best investment you can make is in yourself. And in yourself, it has different ways. In your business, in your wisdom, in your knowledge, in your academics,
In your field.
in your field, in your future, in your children.
Invest.
You understand? That is investment. So anything out of that, my hand no deal. That's just it.
Okay.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
We really we are deeply sorry for those people that lost.
I'm happy for those who won also. Let's also put them. They are human beings.
Well, that brings us to that question. Do you think that the money that Cbex took from the people, do you think it is more than what they give to them?
I feel this is more.
Well, it is. Of course, it
should be more.
They made profit.
They made profit now. Oh, yeah, look.
When they discover that their profit, because all this Ponzi scheme, they have a timeline.
Yeah.
People that put in their money, we never know when they start, because a lot of people are like, okay, it is when they start that is when you enjoy them most, and that is right.
Yes, actually.
Arguably,
because at that time they are always wanting to like. And
they're looking for people.
They are hot.
Investors.
Yeah.
Bring in people there.
So they will push out the money. So people that come in first,
we enjoy.
But the question is, how do you know when they start? You will never know when they start. You only hear from somebody.
Exactly.
You understand? So you never know when they start. You never know when they are in the middle. You never know when it is about to close. It is about to crash. If you understand. So that's just it.
And but one thing I want to believe is, for you to have invested 30 millions of naira, that means you should have something that you invested more to. Because I bet that you don't have the money, you can't invest 30 million or 20 million over something like that. Like you said, invest in yourself.
It's not maybe they sold their house or their land.
I know people.
Before you can drop 10 million and that you should have done something worth more than 10 million for yourself. That okay, this one just be there for me.
Kennedy, what you need to understand is, people are looking for money. People are looking for a way out. People are looking for a way out.
That desperation is
the desperation is on the high side.
That is too cost.
The desperation is on the high side.
That is too cost.
So when they've tested it and they see that it is real, you see somebody. I know of somebody that said somebody introduced him to Cbex, but he refused. Then after 1 month, he saw the guy changing his second car. They had to call him. Guy, give me updates now. What's up? He said, I told you now, Cbex. So he had to join Cbex.
When he now did his own alpha,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful.
It's been fun.
And the point is, you should not grieve over your mistakes for so long. Mistakes. And tend not to make such mistakes.
10 million naira.
Because if you like those that did it now and were hospitalized, thank God we didn't hear of anybody dying.
Some of the people died.
Since you did not die now, tell me that you do it.
That one you die.
Exactly. So please make wise decisions.
This money can change some people's life.
Your lives matters. Okay, please learn from your mistakes and do not rush into that.
And be careful the kind of risk.
Surely I can tell you, Cbex is not the last one that is gonna happen.
Another one is coming
though. To come. So you should learn not to fall into such traps again. So thank you for your time. Thank you so much. I hope that you got 1 or 2 from this section. So surely you'll be getting more interesting and hot topics on this show from us. On this show, Talk Your Talk TV show.
Talk Your Talk on Prince World TV.
Make sure. I know what I say. What are you feeling like?
Talk Your Talk solution, guys. Go and buy your own.
I know what I say. Don't interrupt me again. So thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
We love you.
Thank you.
I mean, you not thank thank Mr. Jai for coming.
Let me thank the fans first.
I want to do the grace. He said surely, what was your grace? Oh yeah.
So, thank you for your time.
Thank you. We love you.
And I hope you were able to get 1 or 2 from this session. And surely you'll be getting more and more interesting and hot topics
From us.
So on Talk Your Talk TV show with Prince World TV. And I also want to thank our special guest
For coming.
honoring us and thank him.
We love
for the word of impact. And we pray that you also do not fall into
Don't worry, you'll be recovered in Jesus' name.
Okay, so yeah,
More to come.
make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Screenshot, screen record, tag.
So make
Do
sure
whatever to make this go.
Subscribe.
Subscribe or enjoy
Thank
to
you
your
for your
love.
support. We'll be seeing you next time on this Talk Your Talk TV show. Make
Bye.
sure to take care of yourself. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
Síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ a sì máa ṣoríire. Síbẹ̀síbẹ̀
A sì máa ṣoríire.
síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ a sì máa ṣoríire. Síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ a sì máa ṣoríire.